Every time the man did squats, he'd place a knife right next to him, forcing himself to push past his limits. After every workout, he had to swallow food laced with toxins to build up immunity to all kinds of poisons. Every afternoon, he also had to endure the pain of having his skin pinched and squeezed hard, then hang off a balcony for 3 straight hours. Because he was about to be sent to the most violent prison around, he had to get stronger. Luckily, his family had money, so he hired a martial arts master to train him one-on-one every day. To build the man's ability to take a hit, the master would jab his body with a red-hot iron rod, toughening his skin in the process. Next came close combat training, where his face took blow after blow from the master. At lunch, all he got to eat was a nauseating seafood nutrient shake to keep his strength up. After that came the harshest training of all, finger training. The master grabbed his left hand and told him to pick a finger. He chose the one that symbolized friendship, but when the real test came, harsh reality hit him hard. 6 months of training flew by, and the man had finally built up serious skill. His skin had been conditioned to the point where he could lie on a bed of nails without a scratch, and his strength was enough to smash bricks with his bare hands. Finally, when he punched through the last wooden board with his finger, he completed his training in full. On the way to prison, the scrawny inmates could only silently pray while he stayed completely calm. A hulking guy next to him tried to intimidate him, but got taken down in one move, screaming in pain. After processing, the man walked into the prison and immediately found that his cellmate had claimed the top bunk. The man told the gray-haired inmate to get down, but the inmate took one look at his skinny frame and figured he'd be easy to push around, so he refused to budge. That's when the man kicked the underside of the bunk. Seeing that such a small guy packed that much power, the inmate instantly became his loyal follower and quickly warned him never to mess with the most dangerous man in the prison, a giant standing over 6.5 feet tall and weighing more than 500 pounds, who made a habit of targeting anyone who looked like an easy target. Hearing that, the man got interested right away, and he publicly challenged the giant. The other inmates were stunned, figuring the man had lost his mind, and gathered around gleefully to watch the show. The giant talked big, swearing he'd teach him a lesson, but it only took a few moves before the man snapped 3 of his fingers and took him down completely. He then knocked out the leader of the white gang with a single punch. From that moment on, nobody in the prison dared mess with him again. Once he'd earned his standing, the man laid down new rules for everyone in the prison. All violence was strictly forbidden. From then on, no one in the prison dared fight again. Anyone who broke the rule would be dealt with by him personally. Little by little, every inmate in the prison became friends, and the divides between races and religions faded away. Everyone there ended up living happily. So if 6 months of training could get you this man's level of strength, would you commit to training for 6 months straight? Follow me for more great movie clips.